That guy went on to get away with. Pardon my language. I put the goddamn tail of the fucking gods on my nose. I'm not insane. Step aside, all you butt-lipped, neurotic, insecure, bespectacled slabs of wimp meat. Pardon my language. But I picked the goddamn terror of the fucking gods out of my nose. I'm the man of the future. I'm the last remaining Homo correctus. I'm a crime-fighting master criminal. No, I'm not insane. I'm a screamer and a laugher. I'll make a spectacle of myself. I am a sight. My physical type cannot be classified by science. My familiar animal is a pterodactyl. I feed it dipshits. I communicate without wires or strings. I'm a thuggy feared by the tongs. I have the evil eye. I carry the mojo bag. I swam the Bermuda Triangle and I didn't even get wet. I circumcise dinosaurs with my teeth and then I make them leave a tip. I change tires with my tongue and my tool. Every night I hawk up a lunger and extinguish the sun. I'm the big-footed devil of level 14. Who's going to come shoot me? Where's the robot giant who's going to try and blow me down? I pack the brownies of the gods. I leak the plague from my nether parts. Opiates are the mass of my religion. I take drugs. Yes, I'm a rip snorter. I cram coca leaves right into my arm veins right before they're picked off the tree. Space monsters cringe at my tread. I wipe the pyramids off my shoes before I enter my house. I'm fuel injected. I'll live forever and remember it afterwards. I'm immune. I'm radioactive. Come on and give me cancer. I'll spit up the tumor and butter my bread with the juice. I'm supernatural. I'll bend crowbars with my meat axe and a thought. My droppings bore through the earth and erupt volcanoes in China. I can drink more wine and stay sober than all the heathen Hindus in Asia. I'm a moray eel, a Komodo dragon, a killer whale bereft of its pup. I have a triple backbone. I was sired by the wolfman. You give me all your slack. I told Jesus I wouldn't go to church. You know what he did? He shook my hand. I got my own personal saviors. I change them every hour. I don't give a fuck if there's life after death. I want to know if there's even any slack after fucking death. I'm a goddamn visionary. I see the future and the past. I eat black holes for breakfast. I bend my genes and whittle at my DNA with the sheer force of my mighty will. I steer my own goddamn evolution. I ran them out of heaven and sold it to hell for a profit. I'm enlightened. I achieved nirvana. And you know what I did? I took it home with me. I'm so ugly the speed of light can't even slow me down and gravity won't tug at my cuffs. When the rapture comes... Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, the sound is back on. It's crooked to me in the thing. Maybe I'll just leave it crooked intentionally. I'll just wear it like this. I used to wear my hat like this when I was a dumbass teenager and 20-ager. Are we getting more evolved and therefore our maturity extends itself out? Like, I would say, like our pupil stage. Pupa. Pupae. I don't know how you pronounce that. The little chrysalis that the butterflies grow in and shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. But we're going to talk about some things today. Oh, hey, what's going on? Was that guy in here again? Making a mess? What did I flip to here in the old Marcus Aurelius meditations? Let's see. Evil, the same old thing. No matter what happens, keep this in mind. It's the same old thing from one end of the world to the other. It fills the history books, ancient and modern, and the cities and the houses too. Nothing new at all. Familiar, transient. That's cool, man. That's a white pill. Thank you, Dr. Aurelius, for your white pill. I don't know what we call that guy. Emperor or Marcus Aurelius, I guess. Yeah. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke. It's on my t-shirt. I intentionally turned around and grabbed a book off of the shelf to make things kind of dramatic there. I admit it. I'm not ashamed. The episode is about negative self-talk and the hero's journey. And so, again, the quote, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. How does that tie together? I'll go to another quote that I saw on the Valuetainment Instagram. Shout out to Patrick Bet David and the Valuetainment crew. Right over here, we got one of my favorite hats that my boy Jonathan got for me. That's a U.S. flag with the future looks bright written on the inside of the future looks bright. Pop this guy on. You feel bad. You feel something's going on. You just look right here. Future looks bright. It's just a constant reminder. I like it. I think PBD is doing a really good thing with that whole tool of the culture war. And so I really admire these guys that are out there doing that kind of stuff. So negative self-talk in the hero's journey. And the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. And sometimes you fall kind of off the path. I wanted to relax for a couple of days. I wanted to reset. It's all just a bunch of bullshit excuses. The only thing that's going to actually change anything is consistency and staying on the path. But the thing that has happened to me in the past is that when those sort of things happen, it'll knock me off for a longer period of time. I mentioned earlier in a different episode, one of the totally unwatchable first episodes, which are watchable. You should watch them. When I used to fall off the path, it was, I'm drinking for a couple of months. I'm smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. These old habits would just kind of pop up again. And it's a real bear to try to bury those. I could feel in a few days the dirt, like the ick. I think starting to get sick a little bit, but it's got to get squashed. So I'll be fasting. This is gonna be my best friend for the next 24 hours or so. And then if I can push through to do maybe 36 hours or more, why not? I'm going to give it a shot. Cheers to that. We drink on it to the homies. All right. Negative self-talk in the hero's journey. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. The secret of change, this is the Valuetainment quote that I saw today. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy on building the new and not fighting the old. And then I wrote my own thing that said, face forward, full into the sun, eyes on the horizon, spirited upward by strong winds. Yeah. So that's what I feel like about it. Muscle confusion is occasional, but don't let it be a crutch or an excuse. So muscle confusion being where I'm changing up the diet. I went off the diet for like 3 days. I'm not even doing the accountability chart. I know it's not even worth doing it because I'm not. I turned my focus off for a few days to just reset myself or whatever excuse, because I was feeling weak, really. The thing is that you have to stay vigilant and you have to full face forward. Don't look back. Stay goal focused. Have clear goals. Go with the flow with the go, and only break at milestones, and then put off breaks as much as you can. And I think Jocko has a little piece about this that I also read in one of those earlier episodes. Everything maybe moves in some cyclical fashion. So I'm okay with it. Previously, when I would try to do something like this and I would feel like I failed by not doing it, I would beat myself up for the failure. So this is where the negative self-talk thing comes in. Because if you stay face forward, straight into the wind, full face towards the sun, brutal sunburn, but you just keep on going towards it, and don't beat yourself up about, hey, I fell off this day, I didn't do this thing that day. Just keep on moving towards the goals. The thing is, you do have to have the clear set goals. It's hard to make yourself do that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of publication out there from guys that are trained, I saw Dana White put up a video, and he was saying that the guy recommended a 72-hour fast, and he did 86 hours. Yeah, I mean, that guy's whole lifestyle is already very disciplined. And so you have to understand where you're starting and where you're going, and try not to compare yourself. I'm not going to compare myself to Dana White or Joe Rogan. You got to start where you start and be real with yourself, but then also be accountable and be real with yourself, and just make sure that you're continually moving forward on the path. Because the only way in this world for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. That's Don't Hold Your Breath podcast for today. Do not hold your breath. Keep on breathing, keep on moving, keep on flowing. You got this.